What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, Big Ive, the talk of the town, Mr. DETV. And I'm here with my main man, my co-host.
The star maker, Steven Johnson, the one they call.
I love that, man. I love it. What was it before?
Wasn't anything before.
No, the star maker.
Yep, I said that, man.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
Long day. We had a long day from yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was crazy.
Yeah, so we'll talk about it. But first, before we get started, I want to give a crazy shout out to our sponsors. One, Dart. We want to say thank you to Dart. If you need transportation, if you want to save money on gas, make sure you take Dart. Dart goes from everywhere from Claymont down to the beach. And they actually have a beach ride, a beach bus now that takes you straight to Rehoboth. I think it's Dewey also. But shout out to Dart. Moving forward. Our next sponsor we want to thank is the Delaware Small Business Chamber. If you're looking for your tribe, the Delaware Small Business Chamber is the resource that you need. If you tell them that DETV sent you, they will give you a nice discount on becoming a member. You want to be a member. Membership has, I can't say that because that's copyright infringement. I was going to say it has its privileges. But if you are a member of the Delaware Small Business Chamber, they will give you everything you need so you can become a successful business or a successful entrepreneur. Who you got, Steve?
Our next sponsor is Greenwich Extermination. Shout out to Mr. Keith Greenwich. Once again, with this weather warming up, pest control is going to be a big issue for many of you. So y'all go and see him at greenwichx.com. Again, that's greenwichx.com. You can get yourself a 10% discount using discount code DETV28. Again, that's DETV28. Get you 10% off Greenwich Exterminating.
I love it. Who else you got? The fashion, your boy.
Oh, Fluent Foreigner.
Fluent Foreigner. I met him yesterday.
Yes, he mad cool, ain't he?
Yo, he's mad cool. So let me tell you what Steve and I did yesterday before we get going with this amazing show. We got this father and son duo, TNT Custom Embroideries in the building. And what's the other brand?
721 Apparel. We finally got him to come down here.
Yeah.
Y'all done seen his stuff several times since we started this program here.
Yeah.
Now y'all gonna get to meet the man behind the brand.
Yeah. So shout out to them. So yesterday what we did was we went to, what year was it? Second, third?
Second. This was our second one.
The second annual Minority Business Expo down at Delaware Tech Community College down in Dover, Delaware. Amazing. I was the MC, and you'll see some right here, some of the pictures. They was simply dope. It was so many types, so many different businesses that were there.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We was hosting a podcast, and shout out to Ray Parker, man. We was hosting the DETV Small Business and Innovation Podcast from on set. That was just really, really awesome. Tell them, it was your event. You talk about it.
Man, it was United Way of Delaware's event. This was definitely a team effort. I want to give a big shout out and a huge thank you to all the volunteers from United Way of Delaware that helped us out. Thank you to all the vendors that showed up, the other folks who were not vendors who showed up. It was crazy in there yesterday.
Yeah.
We had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people in there. We had almost 70 vendors. Shout out to the sponsors as well. Shout out to Del One, Bloom Energy, Wells Fargo, Barclays. I know I'm forgetting one.
Wells Fargo, Barclays. Was it Dover Federal Credit Union? No,
I think it was Del
They
One.
were in the building.
They were there, though. Shout out to them as well.
Yeah.
But it was a great event.
Yeah.
It was a great event. We had 4 great workshops. We had 3 amazing
what were
panels.
the workshops?
Our workshops were men's health and wellness, women's health and wellness. We had a workforce development workshop, and that sales and marketing workshop.
I heard it was through the roof,
Bro.
I done got 15 calls already.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised they didn't call the fire department in there. 'Cause it was crazy. It's crazy in there. How about that couples in business panel?
That was really dope.
Mm-hmm.
I love. Who was the couple? My man with the cowboy hat.
Oh, that was Mr. Gary Dudley, Miss Monica and Gary Dudley. They have a wedding gown boutique.
Yo, that was awesome,
Bro.
It was so many
crazy,
businesses. I can't wait till tomorrow because tomorrow we will have, because you said Del One was in the building and definitely was a sponsor. We have the CEO and the president of Del One coming by tomorrow to give you resources so you can see what is going on. There is a race. Did you know? You remember the race?
Yes, sir.
The race to $14 million
$14 million
from the Delaware division of Small Business, and they partner with a lot of other organizations such as Del One, such as, where's Van Hampton at over there?
True Access Capital.
True Access Capital.
Shout out to True Access Capital as well. Chris Foreman was there yesterday. He was on our Access to Capital panel. Did an amazing job. He represented himself and True Access extraordinarily well.
Yeah, Chris always does a great job.
Yes,
man.
he does. And
so shout out to Chris.
While I'm there, Miss Anastasia Jackson, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Mr. Kevin Williams from Barclays, thank you so much. It really was. I don't want to say life changing, but if you're an entrepreneur, yesterday was life changing for you.
Life changing. So check it out. So the Delaware the DETV Small Business Innovation Podcast, what we have going on. If you'd like to join our community, we invite you with open arms to join our community. Text the word biz to 810-796-1624. Join our community, be a part, because we're going to turn you on to so many resources. So without further ado, let's get right on into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a company out here, and one thing that Steve and I talk about a lot is what, Steve? Branding and marketing.
Yes.
Right? You were talking about it yesterday. Heavy. I heard your voice go up like a couple decibels, man, when you talk about marketing.
Sales and marketing are my two favorite things to talk about. If kidnappers came in here right now and threw me in a van, I promise they would bring me back within an hour, because I would just be talking about sales and marketing the whole time. I'd be tied up in the back like, yeah, how many miles per gallon are you getting on this van? They would bring me back.
Well,
sales, marketing, my favorite things to talk about.
Well, if you're a small business out there and you need not just help with sales and marketing, but you need help with your brand, right? And what brand is brand design, material, clothing, and things like that, because you want to go everywhere. And I'll tell you right here, bam, see that DETV? You got to wear your own brand, right? Because if you don't, who will?
Right.
And we have the father and son duo here, the owner, the president of the amazing TNT Embroidery company, and his son, his twin son, Neiko. And Neiko is what, 721, and clothing apparel. They're here to talk about what it's like for father and son to be in business, but most of all, like if you know Terrance has been around for years. Like, and I remember when you first started to where he is now, and I'm super duper proud of him because he's the epitome of grit and the epitome of hard work. So welcome to the podcast. Father, son, we appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Terrance.
So let clear it up. It's TNT Custom.
Custom. I forgot the custom.
You all forget the custom. So
Yeah. You said we say
look them up.
just write the name right on the check. Don't.
Hey man,
TNT Custom Embroidery.
thank you very much.
How long you been in business, T?
18 years. Started 2007.
How's it feel, man?
Amazing, because it's something that I love to do, and out of all the things I've done in Delaware, this is the best one. From nightclubs to restaurants to selling vacuum cleaners.
You sold
working at
vacuum
Chrysler.
cleaners?
Yes.
You
I
didn't
sold
sell vacuum
Kirby's. Yes.
I bought a Kirby. Them Jones was like $2,000.
Yes.
That was the only vacuum. They were good vacuums.
They said they are very good vacuums. And they used to sell meats.
So-
5-star meats.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, like, do you think any of that, or all of that, or some of that had anything to do with your success for today?
Yes, because hustling was all I knew, and that's all I'm doing now. It's just a different product and service. People don't understand, when you in it, you in it. So if you start selling something and you love selling things and marketing and promoting, then you're going to push to the next level.
Was there a time that you ever felt like giving up?
A lot. A lot. I wanted to give up the first 2 years because everybody I thought I knew and knew me was going to support me, and that wasn't the case. My strangers was my best customers. So that was just, a lot of times I just wanted like, I'm giving up, I'm quitting. But I can't quit because I ain't no quitter, so I ain't gonna worry about it.
How'd you even get started, man? I remember because we worked at Chrysler together, and there was a shift. The plant closed down, and a lot of people were trying different things. And you, next thing I know, you're out making shirts.
Well, I was selling in Chrysler, I was selling CDs and T-shirts then. I wasn't like, it was just a hobby.
Right.
But I started from a guy named Seville that always just pushed me. He's like, yo, man, you should get into T-shirts. I'm like, I don't like it. I was a bootlegger. So movies DVDs, and things like that. And one day I just looked it up, and I was like, $46 billion business.
That was enough.
I only need 0.1%. That's it. That was it. And I bought my first machine for $25,000. And that's history. It sat, well, I can take it back. It sat for 6 months. And I didn't do nothing with it. And the guy that helped me start it, he wasn't that hungry. And I was still working at Chrysler. But after that, I just pushed it. And I didn't look back after that.
What do you think kept you going those first few years when it was a little bit rough for you? And when the support wasn't coming from where it should have come from? What kept you going those first few years?
My kids. Me not going to jail. Me not working for somebody. Me trying to find a way so I can say, you know what? I control my destiny. Because when Chrysler closed, I didn't know what to do. I wasn't one that went to school on Chrysler's money, and when they shut down, I was like, oh, I have no degree. What I'm gonna do?
Wow.
And I pushed that business till I couldn't push it no more. And that was just the key. Like, you got to push yourself.
Nikisha Bailey said, Terrance is the best.
That's my sister.
She said, he has the best quality and the best customer service. Shout out to Nikisha
one
Bailey.
of my clients, Dot Foods. So shout out to Dot Foods and Nikisha, because without Nikisha and Dot, that's a contract. That's contract work.
Right. So you used to do hand-to-hand with T-shirts.
Yeah.
Now it's contract work.
Yeah.
Right. How's that going for you?
I love it because I do the whole city of Wilmington. License inspection, land use, parking recs.
Damn, really?
Yeah, so I just
we need to change this. This is not and for people that are watching, if you have any question for Terrance, feel free to give us a call, 302-983-6703. Because right now what you're about to get is the epitome, the blueprint, if you will, of what grit really sounds like and feels like. That way you can ask any question, because this hasn't been a pretty walk. Right. In business, this is not a pretty walk. This is business.
Entrepreneurship is nothing pretty about it. It's only pretty what you show on social media. You get the back screen of it, it's grimy, it's dirty, and you got to put your work in. So that's just it.
What advice would you give people that are, just thinking about to start not just a custom embroidery company, but a business in general? Because you don't have no off button.
Nah.
Can I say his favorite thing?
Yeah, please.
Go on, bro.
Consistency.
That's it. If you ain't consistent in work,
you ain't motivated, stay consistent.
That's it. If you ain't consistent, why do it? If you don't love it, why do it?
Talk dirty to him.
I love what I do. It's not no job. When I get up, I don't say, damn, I gotta go to work. I say, ooh, I got money to make. I got people to make happy. That's me. I love what I do. I don't like it, I love it. It's a difference.
What do you love about it, man?
I love to see people on my stuff that I make.
I think you let it hustle. You like Ace Boogie. You like Ace Boogie,
Yeah.
like in Paid in Full. You remember that? He said, yo, it's like when I walk in, I'm like Larry, I'm like burden,
Because TNT is a brand now. I remember nobody know who TNT was. Now everybody know who TNT is.
Right.
And if they don't, they found out Google, TNT pops up. And it's not just because I'm big or everybody think I'm a bully. My work speaks for itself.
Right.
That's it. The work speaks only for itself.
Now, the work, right? I love your grit. How did you get Neiko involved, get your son involved?
He been riding with me since day one. It started with my oldest daughter, but she wasn't really into it like that. But now she's trying to be an entrepreneur. But yeah, Neiko, yeah, we get up, we go to Cowtown, we do pop-ups. It don't matter what it is, we out there. And he was just always on my side when it came to that. And that's how he got into this. He not only can sell, he can make the t-shirts, design a t-shirt, promote the t-shirt. So there's nothing he can't do in this business.
So Neiko, what was that like growing up? Like, how old were you when you did your first t-shirt?
I was 6, and it really started, like he said, going to Cowtown. I was selling flip-flops for $1. That was my hustle at Cowtown to make my money on the side.
Right. And then, so you're out there at Cowtown with Dad, right?
4 o'clock in the morning at 6 years old.
No off button.
Ain't no off button.
No off button.
Yelling $6 flip flops for $1.
It was so great. What crazy is people are watching, right, and the Jones is lighting up, right, and like people that know you, like they know this is not a fabrication of any of truth, right? You were always grinding.
Always. It started out just CDs, DVDs, bootleg shirts. It didn't matter. Bootleg pocketbooks. But yo, I hustled. I used to, I had a restaurant on Washington Street. I had Ambrosia's at one point. I had a nightclub. After hour spot. Yes.
Ambrosia's though?
Yes. Yes. Because Gerald, my uncle, he one got me into the business. Yes.
Touch of class.
Touch of class. Rest in peace of my Uncle Gerald.
Yeah. Oh man, yes, rest in peace, man. Rest
Yes,
in peace.
absolutely.
So describe it. So Neiko, what did you get from your father? Like, what did you see? What did you take? What did you inherit into becoming this millionaire that you are today?
Just seeing his hard work, his dedication to really putting his mind to something and really like going forward with it. And it was just inspired to me because I always said I want to be just like my dad when I grow up. So
You look just like him.
now I
He
just
look,
just like him.
Look, he looked just like Baby T. Jeez.
Now I look just like him. Now I talk just like him. Now I act just like him.
And you act and you hustle just like him. What advice would you give younger people, right? When their parents are trying to teach them something. What did you learn in your life, man? Like, because your dad's a hard ass. I know he is, right? But he's a good dude. Like, what did you learn? What did you take from him? What did you learn from him that you said I can implement in my business, but most of all, I can implement in my life?
Being consistent with anything I do, and then just listening, even though it might not be the easiest thing to hear, might not be the easiest thing to digest, but take heed of it at the time, and it's gonna come back full circle.
Full circle. Now, rumor has it that you were his coach, his business coach. To talk about that. Well, everyone get all nervous now. Don't get nervous now, Star Maker.
Listen, I'm not nervous. Both of these gentlemen are clients of mine. This was the first father-son duo that I had the pleasure of working with.
Okay.
And Neiko was like real young. I mean, he's still very young, but what was you, like 22 when we first started working together?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
21,
so
22, yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. And one of the things that when you have, because I have a father that's very, very similar to him. My upbringing was very, very similar to his. So one of the things that I really, really wanted to hammer home for Neiko was, let's build your own. I want you to be known as Neiko Wiggins, not as Terrance's son. So how do we do that? So what would you say were some of the things that you did to kind of build your own brand identity?
Really put my face out there more. Really get engaged with the people so they know who Neiko Wiggins is and what 721 really means and who's the face behind 721.
Now, what is 721? What does that stand for?
7 days a week, 21 hours of grind, 3 hours of sleep. So if you passionate about making a name for yourself, you're gonna grind for 7 days for 21 hours. You're gonna get the minimum 3 hours of sleep, and you right back up grinding again for 365 days.
Are you proud of that?
You damn right.
One more time.
You damn right. There's no off button. And if you're passionate about anything you do, you're gonna put that work in, that time in. And if you don't put it in, then just hang it up.
Why are you doing it? Why are you here?
Well,
You know what I mean?
Let's dig a little deeper there. What's something that you've kind of tried to intentionally model for him, not just as an entrepreneur, but as a man, and helping him develop as not just being a better business owner, but being a better young man?
The thing mostly is just learning, listening. As a father, and now as him as a father, he has to teach his son the same way I taught him.
Yeah.
He had to show him the ropes. He got to be patient. He got to be able to do everything. He got to be able to say, you know what, that ain't working. And he got to listen. And sometimes when we grind, we don't listen.
Is that legacy for what you're doing right now? Is that your legacy?
Absolutely. Because my name is going to live on.
How does it feel, man? How does it feel for people that people counted you out, or people didn't believe in you when you started? Because you're Terrance. Everyone knew Terrance, right, for doing something else, and they probably called you Hustle Man because of everything that you was doing.
Right.
How does it feel that now that you have something and it's going extremely well? About 10% of Delaware is wearing have your clothing on their back, your designs, from contract work to cheerleaders or baseball players, school uniforms. Yeah. Like, what is it like? How does it feel?
That feeling is undescribable, for the simple fact everybody counted me out.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when somebody said, "You should just get a job." Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just get a job, because that ain't gonna work. Mm-hmm. Why are you still looking at clothes? Why are you still doing this? Don't worry about it. Or are you too high? The biggest thing Delaware always said about me,
they did.
You're too high. Guess what? You wasn't my client.
Thank you.
Was that
Please say that again.
Was that hard for you to say that?
Nah.
Oh, shit.
No.
I want him to say that one more time. Can I get you to say that one more time?
If I'm too high, you wasn't my client.
Thank
You're
you.
not my client. It's nothing personal.
Mm-hmm.
So the first couple of years, I took everything personal.
Yeah.
Once I learned that everybody, see, the thing in Chrysler is when you walk around selling CDs and things, you got all these no, but then you got one yes. It's only take one yes to turn your life around. And that's what people hate. This new generation hate the word no. Everything they want, entitlement and gratification. Mm-hmm. You got to understand that no means yes somewhere else.
Right.
You just ain't going to get that no there.
Talk to him, man.
You ain't getting it.
Right.
So me, when they say, oh, you too high, okay, no problem. I ain't stopped.
Yeah.
I haven't stopped yet, and I ain't going to stop. And the day I stop, I'll be under the ground. And then he takes over, and he don't take the word no, and he don't stop.
You don't take the word no?
No, I don't.
No, we don't do no, we don't do can.
And try.
Mm-hmm.
Right, though.
We don't do none of that.
Right, talk dirty to him.
We don't do none of that, man. Because if you can't, you ain't part of me.
Right.
Because I can do all things through Christ.
Right.
So how are we going to do it?
Right.
How are we doing it?
That is straight the hustler's mentality.
Right.
We always going to find a solution to something.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I feel like getting double teamed here.
He seen me at my lowest. I couldn't buy him McDonald's.
Let's speak about that.
He seen me at my lowest.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, what am I going to do?
I'm
riding. Like, I'm going to drop you off. I can't get you nothing to eat today, but we good. And I used to break, man. Like, yo, I can't let him see me like this. Let me figure this out. And yo, I talked to God, and one day, boom, go do this. Boom. And I tell him every day, anything that comes up, I had to dream about it first. Mm-hmm. If you ain't a dreamer, you ain't making it. Because you got to dream for whatever you want.
Right.
You got to dream. You got to close your eyes and say, you know what, I see it. And believe it. Because that's the key. If you don't believe it, what's your point? Mm-hmm. He was one of them. No one believed in me. They ain't see it. I put the work in. Keep putting work in. It may not happen right then and there, but it's going to happen. Speak for you, Mr. DETV. I know you for a lot of years.
Yes, man.
A lot of years. You've been through a lot of changes. So I put my resume out there. Mm-hmm. But you did a lot of things. I was right there with you.
Yes, sir.
Piece by piece.
Yep. We would damn near, we would cry together. Because when you was at your lowest, I was at my lowest.
Absolutely.
And what people don't realize, like I remember T, and you know, T, sometimes in life we tend to forget, but I remember her, man. Like I would come around to your house, man, and we would fucking cry, bro. Like it was, and those hard times, they do something to you. They build a callus around you. Like there really isn't an off button. Off buttons is when you're comfortable. Off buttons is when everything is like you think you deserve it. Mm-hmm. But what happened when your baloney don't got no first name? You know what I mean? What happened when you like me and T was talking before the show, you know, all these things, all these opportunities are popping up in Delaware about, you know, loans and this for businesses. There weren't loans for guys like us. Mm-hmm. Was it, T?
It was, but we ain't know about it.
We ain't know about it.
Let's put it there. We didn't know about it the way we know about things now. It wasn't no social media. We was concrete hustlers, man. We had to stomp the ground. We wasn't on Instagram and TikTok. I'm still learning that, man. I go out here to the street and like, listen, I'm selling this. This is what I got. How we gonna do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Either you want me or you don't want me.
What does that do to you, T, as a businessman, right, of making this good quality? What does that do to you when, you got a bunch of no's, a bunch I call you backs, or even a bunch of people just taking advantage? Have you ever been taken advantage of?
All the time. I was just telling you earlier, my biggest thing I never do again is do a job for a friend so they can change their mind. I make 100 t-shirts and they be like, oh man, something happened. Something ain't happened when I made these 100 t-shirts. That's bread on the table. That's taken from my kids. That's taken from my house.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, let's figure it out.
I hear you. Nico, talk to us, man. Like growing up in the house, you seeing Dad, and I do remember Nico when he was a baby, and Dad was going through his thing. What were you thinking about your dad back then when he was trying to start this company? And we're going to call it a t-shirt company.
Absolutely.
Right? A t-shirt company. And what do you think about him and it now?
It came a long way from when we first started. I remember we moved from room to room at the crib.
What do you mean room move?
We had our shop been in a home-based business for the last 18 years, but we came from room to room. We was in the basement, then we was in our dining room, then we was in our old game room, pool table room. So I watched everything elevate from us being down in the basement and me sitting there all night with him. He got one machine embroidering, trying to do these school uniforms or things like different jobs that we would come, one-offs, things like that. And I just been rocking with him ever since, and I'm gonna stay rocking with him till then.
Talk dirty to him. I remember, so Nico went to college, right? Yeah. Remember the conversation? You were like, yo, he just don't want to do it. But and you said it. You actually spoke life into that situation. Remember, you was in college, right? And he was like, yo, he don't want to do it. I've built this whole thing, but he gonna come around one day. And it's just so gratifying and to see that you're around and you doing your damn thing, because all Steve wears is 721. Right. And I didn't even know that was your brand. I just kept saying, yo, what is 721? And he was like, yo, this is Terrance's son. I was like, word? What? Welcome back. You know what I mean? So congrats on that.
Appreciate it.
You got it. It's so Steve, so how did you help the dynamic duo here?
Oh man, just trying to make sure. First of all, I'm almost 100% sure that I didn't tell Nico anything that his father didn't already tell him. I'm almost 100% sure, but sometimes it takes a different voice. Sometimes it takes somebody who's on the outside looking in, and then sometimes it takes you just adding a little bit of seasoning on there. You know what I mean? Like I call Terrance T,
right?
But I have to call Nico Mr. Wiggins, because I want him to understand, even though he's a young entrepreneur, this is how people should be addressing you. Yeah. When you go into certain rooms, when you're in certain environments, when you start talking business, this is how people should talk to you. They should be calling you Mr. Wiggins, not Terrance's son.
Why was that big for you, man? Why was that? Because it sounded like to me, like this on this group, everything is personal,
bro,
and experience based.
I ain't gonna make it about me, but my mom and dad had 4 sons.
Right.
And my father, everybody, when you go to certain parts of Philly, that's all they say. Those are Mark's boys. That's Mark's son. They do not know Stephen. They know Mark's son. And I know that's one of the things that kind of really, we are proud of our father. We love our father, but Mark's son is just part of who I am. It's not who I am. And so I just really, really wanted to bring that home for him. Yes, I want you to be proud of your father. Yes, I want you to be inspired by your father, but you are not just Terrance's son. Yeah. You're also, several other things. You're somebody's brother. You're somebody's, he's now somebody's father. So that's just part of who he is. And I really wanted him to embrace his whole self as a man and as an entrepreneur.
I love it. All right. If you're tuning in, this is the Small Business Podcast. To join our business community, text the word biz, B-I-Z, to 810-796-1624. That's 1624. If you want to call in, feel free. If you got any questions for Terrance, Nico, myself, or Steve, call in at 302-983-6703.
Let me ask T a question real quick. I've been wanting to get these two in a room together so I could ask this. But can you tell us where the line is? Like, how do you balance helping him find his own way versus helping him avoid some of the mistakes that you might have made?
My knee is on his neck every day.
Nah, seriously.
Every day. I don't care what time it is. I don't care where he at. What you doing? How you do it? Did you put this? Did you do that? I don't care, because if I slack and let up off of him now, he ain't gonna make it. I need him ready, so the day I die, he good. That's my goal, man. That's always been my goal for any of my kids. I'm a hard person, yes. My delivery is so strong and nasty, yes. But if you take what I'm giving and not how I'm giving it, the food, it tastes better.
Where you get that from?
From me.
No, like that was your parents?
No, my mom, she wasn't an entrepreneur. She was, rest her soul.
Rest in peace.
She was just a hard worker trying to raise 3 kids.
Right.
And that was one of the things I was never going to be struggling or any of that, man. It was like I took care of my mom because she took care of us the best she could. So my dad, he was a street dude. Everybody knew who my dad was from the street. I didn't know him like that, but the street knew him. And I thank him this day. I remember on my 50th birthday, I looked him in his eyes and I said, thank you. Not for being there, not for not being there, but for your genes, because your genes made who I am today. And he's a true hustler, and that's what's in me. So I had to thank him for that. I can't be mad at his choices.
Right.
That was his choices. All I got to look at and say, yo, your bloodline is in me, and that's who I am today.
Right.
And that's what my kids are for me.
Right.
You know, they might not like who I am or how I do things or how I criticize. If I didn't care, I wouldn't say nothing. And people need to understand that. And that's not just for my kids, that's for anybody. Even you. You know. We done had deep conversations.
Yeah, man.
And it ain't nice how I say it to you, but it was the truth.
And I
love
take
me
it.
for that, man. You're like, yo, I can't believe you said that to me.
Yo,
Steven's the same way.
Tell him about the first conversation we had. The very first conversation we had.
He called, and I was like, how can I help you? Like, oh, Stephen Johnson from you, right away. And I'm like, okay, you got 5 minutes. From the rip. I ain't know him. I ain't care. I'm busy.
Yep.
My time is very valuable. You would not waste my time. You got 5 minutes. That 5 minutes became 20, 30, an hour, and then became my business partner, business coach. He taught me things, or he got me in a new avenue of thinking about different things.
Right.
Because I wear so many hats.
Right.
He was trying to say, hey, take that hat off. Give that hat to somebody else.
So let's talk about that right there. Balance hats, right? Your father, you're entrepreneur. Your father, you're entrepreneur. You're also a brother. Your grandfather. Like, and then when you got time, we have the hustle, the business that we're running a business here, right? When did you understand that this was not the Negro League of business anymore?
I think it really happened when I signed that first deal. Like, that deal broke it. It was a deal breaker. Like, a contract is so different than just doing school uniforms here and there, or just doing 2-3 T-shirts. When you know you're getting money coming back over
Talk
and
dirty
over
to him.
and over. You like, oh,
Something going on.
we're in a different ball game. When the same people, it could be 10. Like, I can name 10 contracts, and they're like, oh, I need this and I need that. And I know it's coming every year because I treat them good. I give them good service. I'm on time. See, my on time is early, not their on time. So if I tell you it's going to be 10 days, it's in 4 days. That's who I am. And that's what they love about me. That's my niche for me, because I'm always early about what I do. And that's where it's at, man.
I want to go back to something he just said for a minute, just for a second, because it was so important. And I think it's really important that especially the younger entrepreneurs hear this. All right. The best medicines don't normally taste good. All right. So when he says his delivery is not that great,
What did you think when he said 5 minutes?
I didn't care because I was on that same time. Everybody sitting right here knows me. All right.
Right.
I understood exactly what he said because I was the exact same. I'm gonna keep it tall with you. I didn't even want to make that call. 30 seconds into the call, I'm like, because Mr. Wiggins does have a little bit of a reputation. So I had already been told, and I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and knock this out just to say I made the call. And then, he's like, yeah, who is this? All right, yeah, man, go ahead. You got 5 minutes. Damn. I'm like, all right, bet. I only need 2. This what we going to do. This how we going to do it. Bang, 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 bang. And there was a little bit of skepticism there. But for all y'all business coaches out there, you just need to help your people get one win. If you can help them get one win within like the first 30 to 60 days, you are good. Yeah. But I don't want to take away from the point here. My point here is stop using how it's being said as an excuse to not hear what's being said. All right. As a society, we have got to stop that. All right. Stop using. If people shouldn't have to talk to you gently all the time. All right. If Ivan is if we're taking a walk together, but I just happen to notice that he's on some train tracks and that train is coming and I can see it, I can hear it, but maybe he can't. Do y'all think I should go, hey, I think you should step off of those train tracks? Or do you think I should scream at the top of my lungs, flailing my arms because he might get hurt? Wow. All right. A lot of times that's what's going on out here. People really don't mean you harm. First of all, it's never personal. Nobody cares about you that much. All right. It's not personal. All right. People are out here living their lives. All right. People living their lives. They don't care about you that much. Ain't nobody trying to hurt your feelings more often than not. Right. Stop using how it's being said as an excuse to not hear what's being said. I agree. Get out of your own way. Stop listening with your ego and start listening with your brain, people. I just wanted to go ahead because I'm sure you've been told that a lot. Oh, you ain't have to say it that way. Yeah, you could have said it a little bit more gently.
I can even say that I'd be like, damn, why you gotta talk to me like that? I might get a little emotional because he be yelling. I'd be like, what you yelling for? Yeah. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I didn't really take heed of what he said. Even though I might tune him out when he talking to me and yelling and cussing and all that. But then again, at the end of the day, like I said, come back full circle. So things that he was telling me, I experienced or I'm going through or whatever the case may be. Right. So you just got to take heed of what they say or whoever's talking to you. It might not be, like I said, it might not be the best delivery, but it's going to help you in the long run.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I hammered that home for everybody. Right. Because it really, really clicked when he said it. All right. The medicines, when you sick, the medicine that tastes good is usually the worst one. All right. That medicine that's strong and bitter and it don't taste good and it might knock you out, might leave a real bad aftertaste. That's usually the one that knocks whatever sickness you have right out of you. Right. My bad. I ain't mean to overtalk.
No, you good. You good. I'm just checking. Again, they got a lot of people that signed up for the community. Jeez. It's going off. Again, if you want to join our business community, stay connected to resources and amazing people. If you want to call in right now to talk to Terrance, let me make sure my ringer's on, to ask him any question or give him some kudos. 302-983-6703. Feel free Phil. I couldn't get it out.
Oh, you good, bro?
Feel free to jump in. Hey T, what would you never ever do again in business? And same thing to you, Neiko. What would you never ever do in business?
I wouldn't spend my own money.
Ooh. Keep talking.
Talk dirty to him.
Unpack that.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing because I never understood the business part because being in the street, you're always bootstraps. And if the people don't know what bootstrap is, that means you grinding to make $10 to invest in something else to flip that 10 to a 20 to the 20 to the 40. And I never took loans. And I'm like, now I wish I never spent my money because I have a whole lot of money. If I just did a lease on a machine or I got 4 machines, that's $120,000 I spent of my money. Whew. It didn't make sense now because I can trade them. My machines are like cars. I could trade them in after a few years.
He got the Cadillac of embroidery
machines. I have Bentleys.
Bentleys.
Yes. Now I got Bentleys. Them things. Yes. Oh, but yeah, man, I think that's the biggest take I right now for me is like get the resources, learn how to leverage money and make the money work for you.
I like that. How about you, Neiko?
Something I never do again. I'd probably say, like, I'll piggyback off of him. Let's not spend my own money and be able to take loans and invest more into and get more product and be able to sell and do bigger things.
But for you in this new era, you really don't have to spend no money.
Mm-hmm.
It's all digital.
Yeah.
You can
the
mock
AI
up
stuff,
and sell and make money before you even make the product. So you got to take that and really analyze what you're saying, because other people out here don't have no bread at all, but they still can make the money before they even get to it.
Yeah.
So you can't use that one, because you have to say, yo, we in a new era.
Ain't it crazy, T? That, and Steve, that the era we're in right now, like when we, hold on, we got a call coming in. Coming in. Thank you for calling the DETV Small Business and Innovation Podcast. Who's on the line? Hold on one more time. Here you go. We got you. You there?
Good evening. This is Adam. Can you hear me, Ivan?
Yeah, we got you, good brother. How are you, my man?
I am excellent. Just had to reach out. I mean, I'm tuning into the podcast, blown away seeing yourself, seeing Steve, the star maker, T from United Way, making it happen. I love the energy that you brothers are executing on tonight, and the wisdom that you guys are dropping is impactful, and many folks, older and younger, need to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's critical. It's ridiculously important how impactful the words that you guys are sharing. Seeing T talk to his son and give that guidance to the next generation, it's impressive. So I just had to call in, take a second. I'm up here finishing up some work, but I was like, I got to take a second to call in and tell you brothers kudos.
Thank you, Adam from Barclays.
Oh, hey, what's going on, man? we still got lunch date, brother. We got a lunch date, brother.
How are you, T?
He said, how you doing, T?
I'm good.
Thank you so much, Adam, man. We appreciate everything that you're doing in the community, man. We love it, fam.
No worries at all. Keep doing your thing, Ivan.
All right, my man. It was so dope, man. And he's right? Mm-hmm. I remember, T, we had a talk a long time ago, right? And we're gonna go there. We're gonna go to the wire real quick, right? T is always talking about, like, being a street dude. And remember the conversation we had, T, where when we first started, we were like, the product is different, but the principle is the same.
Same principle.
Right? And like when we used to be out there and all day, all night, not stopping in the rain, the principle is still the same. Customer acquisition is still the same. Customer experience is still the same. How can you relate? And what I want you to do is paint the picture and talk dirty to them. Shit, we on the podcast, right? Of how the product, how the hustle, how it all correlates to the same language, to business.
Steve, acquisitions.
Oh, man.
I didn't know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what it was, but I didn't know what it was.
Right.
And when Steve hit me with it, I was like, no, I don't know. He's like, you sure? He said, you just did it. Because I buy other companies.
Hold on. Can I tell them a little bit of our business?
Go ahead, man.
So the
This is going to be good. I feel like I need a drink.
Listen,
I like.
here's what happened.
Okay, go ahead, man.
We just happened to come across
Uh-huh.
another embroidery company. This lady had ran the business with her husband. She had kids. The kids either didn't want to or couldn't take over the business.
Right.
It's exactly the opposite of what we have going on right here.
Okay.
So me and T talked about it. I think we talked about it for like 2-3 weeks. And I was like, yeah, we should go ahead and make a move on this. And we were able to go ahead and get everything. And, we're yes, it's nice to have that equipment. It's nice to have the embroidery machine, the sublimation machine. It's nice to have all that. But what I really wanted was the book of business, and we got it. I want all those customers that she has. That's what I want. And we were able to go ahead and get it. And when we, as we're taking our victory lap, I'm like, you ever seen the movie New Jack City? Remember when they took over the Carter? That's what you just did. That's what you just did. When they took over the Carter, that was an acquisition, people. Now, granted, it was a very aggressive and hostile one,
Right.
But it still was an acquisition.
but that is what an acquisition looks like, just in a different arena.
Right.
And that's all I do. I buy other businesses. A lot of people don't know that about me. I done bought 10 businesses. All the machines in my basement is from other companies.
Talk.
And I just resell them to other people when they want to get into the business. And I show them how to run the business.
All right. So you do it. So you're not just making shirts.
Nah.
Oh, my man
Okay,
is
They
let's
say
talk-
7 incomes,
So,
man.
okay.
It's all in the
right,
business.
All right.
People always tell me you gotta have 7 incomes. Okay, cool. Why can't you have 7 incomes in the thing that you love the most?
Right though.
You know what I mean? I sell vinyl. I sell prints. I sell machines.
He done became Poppy.
I
He became
Exactly.
the plug.
Listen.
Exactly.
He became
So,
the plug.
you just asked
the
me a
corner
question.
ball became the plug.
Exactly.
So-
You just asked the question.
Yeah.
How did I change the street person into this person in the same principle?
Right.
I took that quarter, that half, that brick, and my bricks are boxes of t-shirts.
Understood.
Right.
You understand what I'm
Understood.
saying?
Right.
So when I get that, it was like, okay, you're just a t-shirt guy. And I'm looking at him like, okay, sure, we call me the t-shirt guy.
Yeah.
But when you need a machine, or I teach people. People call me every day. How do you do A, B, and C? Tune in.
Yep.
I'll show you.
Yep.
FaceTime me, pay me this, and I'll get you started. I have several different clothing lines out here from people with script, like scratch artwork I brought to life and showed them how to sell. A lady came to my place today and I just dropped gems on her and she just looked at me. I said, I don't want you to take it the wrong way how I'm telling you this, but I've been in this business 18 years. I've been hustling my whole life. You just starting to hustle. So this product and service, it's the same difference. I'm gonna give it to you how I'm supposed to give it to you.
So what do you do? I love freaking
Can I
love
throw
it.
another movie reference
Please
in here?
throw it. Just
All
keep
right, so we
throwing.
talked about New Jack City.
Okay.
All right, that's your first homework assignment tonight. I want everybody to go and watch New Jack City tonight. All right, once again, when they took over the Carter, that was an acquisition. That's generally how it goes. The other movie reference I'm going to throw out there, Scarface, a movie that we've all seen, that we all know and love. I want y'all to watch that movie again tonight, but I don't want you to watch Tony. I want you to watch Sosa. This man right here graduated from being Tony to being Sosa. And that right there is where you want to be as an entrepreneur. Pusha T has a line on a song where he says, ain't no Tonys in my circle. We Sosas here.
Talk to me about this. We're going back to the product, right? We're going back to the product. I want to talk about marketing, right? How different is marketing from back in the street to where we are now? How important, how different it is, and how important is it? Because a lot of people that I talked to in the last couple of days really don't understand the power of marketing. But what do you think?
Marketing is you. People don't get that. Marketing is who you are. TNT, that's marketing. DETV, they don't know who that is. They know Ivan.
Right.
That's marketing. Marketing is when you can tell people who you are. You selling you. If you ain't selling you, you can't sell DTV. I can't sell TNT. I can't sell you no t-shirts till I sell you me first. I sell everybody me. I learned that gritty look, no smiling, that was my bad look. That's cool. But when they tone down and I show them my teeth and I crack a few jokes, they're like, oh, he human.
Right.
He cool.
Right.
He all right. I sell him me. I had to learn that part because you had to transition from being in the street. You got to be tough. You got to have that look. You can't smile. You can't be soft. But this business, you got to be human. You got to be, okay, I'm personable.
Right.
You can talk to me. I can listen. I can explain, and we can go forward.
Then we just had this conversation earlier.
Yes, we did.
The word is non-threatening, people.
Non-threatening.
Non-threatening. And you can be assertive in your business without being aggressive as a person. All right? You can be assertive without being aggressive. I ain't mean to interrupt y'all. Y'all please proceed.
Nah, you good, man.
It's an open conversation.
Sprinkle that up.
Right. All right. Shoot.
One more thing about homework. My first homework assignment from Steve was House of Cards.
Oh,
Talk to him.
Now, New Jack City and Scarface is all good. The new era, they're not really going to understand it. I'm sorry. They're just not going to get it. The only thing they're going to see is the bloodshed and the coke.
Right.
Period.
That's all they're going to see.
That's all they're going to see. I make him look at movies and tell me, what do you see? Because you have to see what I see. Because I take everything out of a movie. And House of Cards was not on my list of looking at.
Different though.
Different. Way different.
Yeah.
And right now, I can be Remy. I can be any character in that because I'm versatile.
Right.
I can switch up on you at any moment.
Right.
And that's the best part about that movie.
Yeah. How when you think about business, right, and you think about being a creative, there are a lot of people that can't separate both of them, right? How do you do it? From businessman to creative.
Business, I'm always be a businessman, period. Being a businessman is being creative because you're trying to create how to make that money. Don't talk to me like you don't understand. It's a difference.
No, see,
creative
we different, T. We different.
I'm sorry.
I know. We different. We come from an era you eat what you kill.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like we didn't have no silver spoon. It wasn't even a wood spoon. It was this. Exactly. It was this.
Exactly.
We
you
different.
Never drink no water from your hand and you don't know what we talking about.
Yeah, you don't know what we talk, but we different. Some people get businesses passed along to them from like their parents or whatever. And
he got the business passed on. He know the grit.
Oh, but that's different. He learned it. He didn't just get it passed along. He got the lessons passed to him. Right. No, he didn't get the lessons passed. He got the lessons taught to him.
Right. He was
that's
there. He
different.
saw it firsthand.
I remember him running around the house. And he's like, "Yo, come press this." Yeah. Like he made him do it. It wasn't like I was talking to Brian DeSabatino, right? Brian DeSabatino, owner of one of the biggest construction companies. He said, growing up in an Italian family, you didn't have a choice. Yeah. Yeah, no, we don't give like our parents weren't giving us no choices.
I ain't had no choice.
You ain't had no choice, right? I remember I'm coming. Same thing I do today, right? God forgive me, Terrance, forgive me on this. I called T up. Yo, I need 2-3 shirts. I need shirts last minute. T, 10 years ago, I was doing that. Neiko was down there. Yo, Neiko, I even need 10 shirts. He would make Neiko press the shirts. He would make Neiko print the shirts. So if he did that for me, God knows what he did for everybody else. It was no choice, man. So Terrance, we different. We cut different. That cloth we cut from, that thing don't got too many fibers on it. You know what I mean? It got a couple stains on it. But business is business, man. And you eat what you kill.
Right.
And if you don't, it might not be there tomorrow. Because somebody coming to get it.
We've talked a lot about what Neiko has learned from Terrance. I kind of want to ask, what's if you could give us one thing that you've seen your son do that maybe made you rethink the way you do things in your business, what would that be?
Because he can't put his knee on my neck.
Them folks said they with a straight face.
You might gotta wait another 20, 30 years.
Yeah. What did you learn from him?
What I learned from him is what I taught him, how to stand up and talk.
Tell the people at home how to stand up.
See, people don't know I was shy. I'm still shy. Me sitting here right now talking is not me. That's not my strong point. Okay. But because I knew my weakness, I taught him, and then he turned around and taught me. Because I watched him go to college and speak in front of his whole class to run for something. And I said,
for senator.
And I said, yo, if my kid can get up there and talk, why can't I get up there and talk? And that's one thing I learned from him, because he got the confidence and he had all that. So I'm very proud of him for accomplishing the things that he had done and being the person that he is, even though I'm hard on him. I don't give a damn. But hey.
It's necessary, man.
It's necessary.
What's the legacy that you hope he carries forward? And I would also ask, what do you hope?
It ain't even a hope. I know he's going to carry this legacy.
Talk. My bad. I apologize.
It ain't a hope.
Right.
For saying hope.
It ain't a hope. He's gonna walk that walk the same way I walked it, and he's gonna teach us, my grandson Seven, the same thing. Because Seven is already in the shop and he's 1.
Tell me some of the specifics that he's going to carry forward, and then I want you to tell me, what do you hope? What is he going to create that's going to be entirely his own?
That's his own. When I'm going, TNT is his. Yeah, that's fine. But it's nothing more that he can create that is own, because TNT is the family. It's the foundation. This is everything. This is the whole block.
Right.
You know what I mean? He gonna step on that block and he gonna evolve it and make it bigger and better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that part there. And if he go anything outside of that, that's in his own brain, in his brain to develop. But right now, the legacy for TNT and he taking over, that's what is going to happen. He's going to stand on that and make it better. He's going to do things I couldn't do because the world is going to be different than what we had.
Yeah.
So like the social media and the AI, you know what I mean? Even though AI can never take over my business, sorry to say that, at all, because they can't run embroidery machines.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn.
Cameron Benson said we just added printing to our travel company. Would love to sit down with T. That's what it's all about.
Any day.
All right. That's what it's about.
Call up.
Nichelle DeWitt said, I know all three of you, and each of you are successful in your own space. Congrats to all of you. Steve tells the best stories, don't he?
Stop it.
Stop it. Apostle Frank Burton Jr. said, be careful where you throw me, because I might just get back up with power.
That's a deep one.
That's a deep one. And I called him one day, right, because I was going through something. Shout out to Apostle Burton. And, man, he gave me something, man. And he said, we were talking about what you were talking about earlier, the power of being uncomfortable.
Yeah, man.
And what
I
that
live
can
my
change.
life uncomfortable every day. I wake up uncomfortable, man, because I don't want to feel like, oh, I got enough money. I can do whatever I want. I can buy what I want.
Right.
So what?
Right.
I don't care
Stay
about
hungry.
that. I stay.
Don't look at me, man. 'Cause
Stay
these are
hungry.
Conversations we have every day.
A full lion don't hunt.
X.
Yo.
These are conversations we have off the wake up.
Right on the wake up.
Off the wake up, we had these conversations. Yo, why you still laying down? You uncomfortable? You gotta get up. Stop being comfortable and complacent.
Yeah, man.
No, I don't care how much I'm still hungry. I'm still taking.
I like stuff.
Yo, let me see. I'm taking it from you.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't doing right by it, I gotta have it.
Yeah.
Give me everything that it was deserved.
He gonna walk up to him, just start tapping his pockets. Give me that.
I need it, man. There's people out here too comfortable, man,
Yeah.
because they live this life on social media. Yo, I show people I ain't got it.
Right.
And when I got it, but I ain't got it.
Let me tell you something. There's so many, and I want to talk about like what you and I were talking about, and we talked about the other day. Like a lot of small businesses, a lot of Black and brown businesses, we're taught to get it from the hustle, right? Get it from the grind. There are avenues right now and organizations that have resources that can help us, right? Such as the SBDC, such as the Division of Small Business, such as I think SCORE is a SCORE. And organizations such as the Delaware Small Business Chamber. There's money out there, and Del One Federal Credit Union. There are organizations out there that want us to win. For years, they have been dormant and communicating to the Black and brown community, but now they're moving, right? Like we call him Ted Earns was in the building last week.
Oh, what a great interview that was.
Wasn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
And what they got right now is a state program that will help small business owners like us, right, get a Roth IRA for like $5-10, right? And if you got a staff, you can pay into that for your staff, and that entices people to stay with us. You know what I mean? Look into that when you get a chance, and if you're at home. Again, look into the Roth IRAs. Oh, someone's calling in. Hold on one sec. Let me get it. There better not be no bill collector because they're going to get it. Hey, what's up? Thanks for calling the Small Business and Innovation Podcast. This is Ive. Who we talking to?
Big Eye. This is Keith with Greenwich Exterminating.
Hey, bro. What's happening, man?
Hey, man. Wanted to shout out Terrance and Neiko.
That's what's up.
Got a question for him if I can.
All right.
My question is for Terrance, that his business is really successful and he's touching a lot of businesses, not just in Delaware, but around the country. Is there any business or company that he's eyeing, that he's trying to get their business from? I'm just curious if there's
Yep.
a
Yes, it
company out
is.
there that he's working to get
Yes, it is.
in his portfolio.
T probably got a list.
My
Go
man,
on, bro.
thanks, Keith.
Yes, it is.
You probably got a list. Go ahead.
Thank you, Keith. Keith is one of my clients. You see his hat. But Christiana Care, I'm on their heels right now. The simple fact is their Scrub Pro closed down and they don't have nobody to put logos on. And I'm that guy.
Look into this camera and make that pitch.
I'm that
Talk to
guy
Christiana Care.
for Christiana Care when you need the logos put on any uniform, any scrub jackets, any doctor coats. I don't care what it is. I'm that person. Not just embroidery, screen printing, and all custom apparel. Banners, pins, bags, it don't matter. We do it all. So Christiana Care is who I'm hitting at right now.
Nice. I love that.
Did y'all hear and see the confidence with which this man talks about his business?
That's that. We call it, my grandma used to call that open back. Man, you hungry. You hungry.
Hungry,
Your back
right.
against your stomach is open.
Yeah, it's right.
It's open. You stay hungry, my friend.
Yeah, I got to salute you. I really do, because, and we talked about it when Ted was here, the overwhelming majority of minorities are starting over from generation to generation.
Mm-hmm.
So I really, really have to commend what you have built here, and the fact that your children are not starting over. Your grandchildren are not starting over. They're going to have something when you're gone. I really, really just wanted to take a second and salute you for that.
Yeah, it's dope, man. Because again, when you're watching businesses grow, just like how Terrance grew out of like one machine to how many machines?
4, about to get 4 more.
Eight machines, right? And just to watch where the evolution has taken him and his family. The message to everyone at home is, if he can do it, so can you.
Mm-hmm.
But you better do it. You better have something, that ingredient in you, and that ingredient it cannot be taught, right? It cannot be duplicated. It cannot be carbon copied. You have your own ingredient that is a God-given ingredient that will allow you to grow anything, right? It is like that power seed, right? That power seed, that wonder seed can grow anything in any place, in the concrete, in the dust, in the dirt, in the sunshine, in the darkness. You know what I ain't gonna preach to them, but I'm gonna tell you, like, whenever you feel like giving up, what do you do, T? What do you do when you feel like giving up, T?
I just fast and push.
What do you do when you feel like giving up, Neiko?
We fast and push.
Ray, throw this damn mic.
What do you want your dad to know about how the example that he set has influenced you?
That he did a great damn job.
Damn. Come on,
Every
man.
son
You get the
should be able to
you get
say
the
that
chills hearing
about
that?
his father.
You get the chills hearing that shit, man. Come on, man. Like, I know you at home, man. Like,
If you have children out there right now, you should be inspired by
you damn right.
this discussion.
Yeah. You should. Yes. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate
All
it.
right.
Nothing but love
Now-
for you
now,
both.
y'all tell us what we got up in this bag. Can we?
Go ahead,
Bad
pull it up.
boy.
Let's see some of their designs, man.
All right, so I'm gonna pull these. I'm gonna pull whatever is in here out one at a time. I want y'all to kind of go ahead and explain what we're looking at here.
Y'all keep
There better
saying
be a
y'all.
sandwich in there.
Yeah.
I'm starving.
That's your problem.
You know what, man? That's your You was modeling these the other day, didn't you?
Yeah. So those are rhinestone sun faded shorts. 721 logo on there. We got 4 different colors. We got red. We got our baby blue. We got pink.
Material tough, though. It's material tough.
Appreciate that. Yeah, pink. And then that last one was black. Can't go wrong with black.
No, you can't.
They are all on the website for $50. And we got a little accessories. We
They
got,
got
our
packaging.
socks.
I love it.
Our socks, 721 socks.
Presentation is everything.
I
keep
keep
telling you
these
this, man.
721
You say
socks
put
on
the
deck.
red bags.
Listen.
Put that thing in the red bag.
Listen.
With Frank White, Frank Lucas.
That's right.
All right, what else
Those
we got
are
up
our
in here?
female
brand.
skirt sets.
It's my brand
we got
TNT.
we got 3 different colors
I
on
don't care
those.
what y'all got.
Steve, you can open it.
All right, hold on. I feel like this is a bad joke right here. How many DETV guys does it take to open one package?
One.
All right, yeah,
I
you got it.
appreciate to my assistant for package, you know.
You gotta open them like a bag of chips.
Dog crazy as hell.
This is that.
We can just open one.
Oh.
Oh, just go ahead. I'll let them open that
These
one.
are our women's sets. The sports bra, no Steve, you're not wearing that, man.
Nice.
They got our logo on the back. And then inside is our skirts. It's a skirt with biker shorts underneath of it.
Okay. Material is fly as hell, though.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tennis skirt.
Tennis skirt.
I need that golf skirt.
We got 3 different colors in those: tan, baby blue, and black.
We got the black and white right here.
And where can people get these?
You can shop online at www.721apparel.com.
Nice.
And we got the kids collection.
Ooh, it's from the baby line right here.
This baby Sevens collection. Got the baby hoodie from 6 months to 5T.
I love it.
Got our zip up.
Stay hungry, my friends. You're gonna need a shirt that's like stay hungry. Stay hungry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hold on, where the logo at on this one?
On the left side.
Stay hungry. That's what's up.
Gotta stay hungry.
So what's next?
Stay hungry and stay consistent.
Sweatpants going with the
You
hoodie.
have to
These is
stay
baby
consistent.
joggers right here?
Baby joggers.
Oh my
You
God.
gotta stay
They
They
consistent.
literally have thought of everything over here.
And we got our
You think
summer,
about making
our
dog
summer
products,
short set
dog
for the,
clothes?
for the
Absolutely.
toddlers.
I've been doing dog clothes.
You been
got,
doing dog clothes? You do dog clothes?
Yeah.
got our,
See, my thing is this not in
tank top and
Delaware.
shorts
I'm
for the
global.
babies.
Okay.
And I ain't really speak
got
on
one
it,
more.
but yes,
Yeah.
I have customers in
Yeah,
Ghana.
for the kids.
I got actually, Steve helped me with them.
We got our last T-shirt.
yeah.
We got our Thank God I'm a Hustler, Not a Hater rhinestone T-shirt.
Now what is this? What is that? Is that screen printing?
That's print, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
That's
great,
DTF.
And you guys do that too?
We do
What is it
DTF.
called?
DTF.
DTF.
Printing. Yep.
Nice.
We do everything. That's what I made your 2 shirts of. You know,
Yeah,
the other day.
yeah.
It wasn't
So-
the one. Usually I give you a one color when you give me them 2 days.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
This is good. So Terrance did we're launching a new podcast called the Pet Podcast, and I wish I had the shirt here so you can see it. And Terrance did it. Dennis, do you have a picture of the Pet Podcast with April and John with those shirts on? They came out phenomenal. And when we looked at it, right, we were like, this is tough. Yo, this is really nice, man. Great job on the work. The craftsmanship is amazing.
Appreciate that.
Boom, look at that. Thank God I'm a hustler, not a hater. I like it. All right, and they can get this all on the website.
Everything is all on the website, www.721apparel.com.
All right,
You can follow
I love
my
it.
Instagram at 721apparel_.
I love it. I love it.
Talk to us about that sweatsuit you got on right now, bro.
This was our with our fall collection of last season. This was our windbreaker sweatsuit. Got a top and bottom. They come in 3 different colors: gray, navy blue, and black. This is great for any weather, really, because it's thin. Through the rain, when it's waterproof. You can check it. That's on the website as well. You can check us out. www.721apparel.com.
I love it.
How do you feel, T, when you watch him go through all this stuff that he's created? When you hear
When
him
he
give
ain't
his
won
pitch,
too early in the game.
what is that? How does that feel for you?
It feel good. It feel good. I in my head, I'm like, he can do something different.
Jesus.
Do more.
You are rough.
Yes, I am.
Jesus.
Because as soon as we leave here, I'm gonna get him. Only thing I'm glad he did, he plugged himself very well.
Yeah,
so
he
I'm
did.
proud of you on that one. He spelled it out. He said it clearly. So I couldn't really complain on nothing on that part.
I hear
But
you.
yeah, on the clothes, yeah, I helped design his clothes. He just makes the money.
Yeah, that's true.
He said, yeah, that's
He
true.
definitely. I keep him behind the scenes.
Well, talk to me. Talk to me about that.
That is the
You see him?
truth.
That's the
You see
truth.
him?
I keep him behind the scenes.
So you know how to operate those machines as well, I'm assuming.
Most definitely.
Is there, because I know your dad is super competitive. Is there ever like,
He be
hey,
taking the
hey,
needles.
look, I did this and it's better than your work. Is there ever anything?
Yeah, the
like that?
competition
yeah.
between y'all.
It's always like this. Steve, you see
Look
me
at the
before
shirt
we
you got on right
before
now,
we came
Steven.
in here.
Oh, and he
Oh.
said Steven.
Steven.
Oh.
Oh, they didn't
Oh,
say
let me-
that.
hold
So
on.
what's the story with the shirt?
Because my son likes to do print. Print is okay, but embroidery lasts forever.
So you embroidered that?
Yes.
Let me see that. Let me see the not the quality, but the. Oh, that's mean.
You can also get that on the website too, www.721apparel.com.
Exactly.
Look, we gotta get out of here, man. Closing words, closing arguments.
For me, everybody out there that's an entrepreneur, even want to start, find something that you love, put your heart into it, stay consistent. If you can't stay motivated, just stay consistent, and it will come through. It will come to pass. Just don't give up on yourself.
Can I ask one
It
more
don't
question?
matter what nobody say about you, because they all going to talk about you. They talked about Jesus, and then they hung him up. They talk about me every day, and I'm still making it. So keep on talking, because the more they talk, the more I'm going to make it.
I just want to ask one more question, then we're going to have Neiko go ahead and sign us off. What advice would you give to parents out there that are entrepreneurs and want to pass the business down to their children, but are maybe having a little bit of difficulty, with having that conversation? What advice would you give?
Stop being a friend.
Woo!
But I will also say you can't force them to take over what they don't want to either.
It ain't a force, because you know if their kid want to do it or not. Again, like he said, the Italians made you do something. Yeah, when you get an age of making your own money, you figure out what you want to do. Until then, as long as I'm feeding you, clothing you, shelter, you're going to learn this. Because that's still a trade, regardless of how you look at it. It's still something you have under your belt. Even though you might not like it, you can fall back on it later. So a lot of people don't understand that. Like, he may not like this next year, but if something happens, he can go back to it
He can fall back
and make
on
money
it.
off of it.
He can fall. What's crazy is I believe like some of the kids that they either have little options or no options.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm with you 100%
Because
on that.
parents are stopping. They don't say no. Keep going.
I want them to do what they want. They don't know what
They
they
don't
want.
know what they want. If they knew, they would have been did it.
They'd have been
He
did
ain't know what he wanted.
Yeah.
When I gave him that in college, he ain't know. I was like, yo, you're gonna make money. You're gonna figure out how to make this money right here. Because
What college did you go to?
I went to Morgan State.
Yeah.
Even before I even started my clothes in college, I was making Morgan State t-shirts.
Yeah.
what was it called?
CASA. I went to the summer program.
Yeah, the summer program.
had
We
a
making
heat
t-shirts soon as we went to the
I had a heat
program.
press in my dorm.
Yeah, I wasn't playing no games.
I had a heat press and a
You
cutter
gonna
in my
eat
dorm.
now, not later. We eat now, not later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's wrong with people, man. Like, you see it. It's called solving the problem.
And you solved the problem.
Yo, everybody I wore a t-shirt. Where you get that t-shirt? We make them right here.
What about you?
Every homecoming, we was making Morgan State t-shirts.
I was going to say, what about you? To all the children of entrepreneurs out there who might be watching their parents build a business, what would you say to them?
Take heed of everything they say and really believe in what can happen and just stay consistent. Also, it's being passed down for a reason, because even they know that it's gonna be great. So just take it under your wing and believe in it and run with it.
I love it.
So,
I love it. All right, Steve, closing words?
Once again, I have to salute these two gentlemen right here. You've both done a phenomenal job. You've done a great job of being an example, of being a dad, of being a leader in your community and a leader at home. And I think a lot of times that gets lost. If you're winning in the boardroom and losing at the dinner table, it's not really winning. This man right here has found a way to win both. This man right here has found a way to win both.
Yeah.
And he's found a way to kind of, with the incorporation of social media and AI, because of his age, he's kind of grew up with these things.
Yeah.
So he's going to be able to take this business that his dad started to the next level. So I really, really want to salute you both and thank you both for being the positive example that you're out here being. So shout out to both of y'all, man. Salute to you both.
Appreciate it.
And I'm not just saying that because y'all are clients of mine.
Yeah, man.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
I
man.
thought you were going to hit another 16.
Listen, I could, but I'm going to keep it to myself. Y'all tune in next time.
All right. My closing argument for the night is be great. There's no such thing as can't, try, and hope. right? Just do.
Yep.
Just do. Again, thank you to our sponsors tonight, the Delaware Small Business Chamber, TNT Custom Embroidery, 721, Del One Credit Union, Federal Credit Union, Dart Transit. Dart got a new mascot, Dartly.
I need Dart's information.
Okay.
So Dart, if you're looking, TNT, I already do some of your work, but I want the whole thing. I want it all.
Just come down here just taking contracts, right? Just
I respect it. I respect it. You
like,
got right on that camera and start calling folks out.
Give me that contract. Again, if you want to stay connected to our business community, text biz, B-I-Z, or text business, either one, to 810-796-1624. That's 810-796-1624. All right, we're going to get out of here tomorrow. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is going to be amazing. I got my man John from the Del One Federal Credit Union coming down to the plaza to talk to you and tell you more about all this money that they're giving out to small businesses. You definitely want to tune in and tap in here on DETV, the Small Business and Innovation Podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow, and we'll see you on the other side on how to run a business and how to get you to the bag.